welcome to Falling Up Tarot, formerly Falling Up the Rabbit Hole, and welcome to my Scorpios. This is your reading, Scorpios. This is a general timeless reading. It will not resonate with everyone, but keep what resonates with you and keep it close to your heart and leave the rest behind for the next person. Thank you very much. I do have an Instagram page if you'd like to check that out. It is Clairvoyant Rabbit. And for those of you from my Instagram page, thank you so much for being here. It means so much to me. I really appreciate it. I love and appreciate every single one of you. I say that a lot, but I really mean it. Can't do this without you. I really can't do it without you. And every single time I see a like or a follow, I just like, yay, yay, thank you so much. I do personal readings, so please just send me a direct message if you're interested in that. We get very in-depth, they're very personal. We can do by phone or by Zoom for the time being anyway. Unless you're in my personal area, we could probably arrange something like that. But I doubt it because it's a pretty small town. Okay, I think that's about it, Scorpios. Let's dig into what we're going to do. I'm going to use John Holland's Psychic Tarot. I love this. I haven't used this deck in a long time. I say it almost every time I'm doing a thing. I love this deck. I love this deck, but I do. I love every one of them. Kind of have a special relationship with every one of my decks. Okay, sorry, we're not ready yet. Oh, I did do a reading just a while ago, but I didn't like how it was going, so I canceled it. I stopped it. But the card Truth was in that reading for you, Scorpios, and this just came out just now. And Moving On came out as well. Just to say that, just saying, that's repeating. Truth and Moving On just came out. Okay, Scorpios. So yeah, I'm probably going to use the Psychic Tarot for the reading and then clarify with another tarot deck. But what do I want to do? I want to pull a couple from the, what's it called? Queen of the Moon Oracle. I've got these ones. Let's get a little bit of energy. Okay, Scorpios. Oh, fail. Shuffle fail. Okay. Scorpio energy, please, collective. Sure, Scorpio energy. So this is for your Sun, your Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. But you can check out the other signs as well for a more complete view of your reading as I get them up. I'm doing everything with my phone, so it's the memory is really small, so it takes me a while to get everything done. I could do one at a time and then wait for it to load and then delete it from my phone. So it's a fun process, but I love what I do. So, all right, Scorpios. Scorpios. What Scorpio energy, please? Scorpio energy. Light and love, Scorpio energy. Okay. The Masculine Action card. Oh wow, we got a lot more than I expected. And Change, which is the Tower. We've got Peace, Release, and Nourishment. That's the first card that came out a while ago for your spread. We talked about this a while ago for a while, but you weren't here for it. But we did. I erased it. Okay, so let me see here. Okay, well, let me just start with what I started with a while ago. Nourishment. So this is what we were talking about for your previous ones I deleted. Nourishment. Beware of what people are talking about. Beware of what people are putting in your head. Beware of what you're nourishing your body with spiritually right now. Because it tends to, I got a lot of gossip with this card. A lot of gossip, a lot of negative energy that's kind of floating around you. So just be aware of that. Masculine is the action card, so you may be in an action mood right now, and it makes sense because you've been hit with the Tower, which is the Change card. It's nothing to be afraid of. The Tower or the Change card is sudden, unexpected change. So I don't know if you're in this energy right now, or if it's about to be, you're about to be in this energy. If so, here's a heads up, it's coming. It's just sudden, unexpected change. So basically, if you're in an energy, if you're in a mode somewhere in your life, and you're stuck in a rut, basically, or if you're in a place where you're not supposed to be in your life, Spirit will unstuck you, basically. Spirit will send you the tower and get you out of that position. It's usually like well, it's not usually, it's always a surprise, and it's unexpected in the sense of you would never choose it for yourself, probably, but it gets you out of the position that you were in. For example, if there was an abusive couple, let's say, Spirit will come and, let's say, cause a house fire, and the couple has to separate, one go to one family, one go to another family. It separates the family, it separates them, and gets the abuse to stop. That would be an example that I could just think of at the top of my head of a tower moment. It's something that, that neither person would choose or select or, think of, causing a house fire, but it gets out of the situation, right? It stops the situation from happening. So there's some kind of tower coming at you, or you're in this energy now of something that you didn't expect. So you're being called to action. You're being called to action right now. It sounds like you need to release something in your life. So release is about releasing emotions, toxicity. Release could be tears. Release could be inner childhood wounds. Release is, as I'm feeling it, I'm like, oh, it's like a heaviness. Release is it's time for you to let go of what no longer serves you in your life. It's time to let go of anger. It's time to let go of old wounds. It's time to let go of, it's time for you to forgive yourself. Sometimes you don't think you need to forgive yourself, but you do. You do think about it. Just do some I'm surprised we don't have self-reflection. I bet you if I pulled a little more, we'd probably get it. Sometimes we think we just need to, if we're angry at someone else, we need to, and we think about it, we think, okay, well, maybe I need to forgive this person. But we also need to forgive ourselves as well, because we are angry at ourselves for putting ourselves in certain positions, and we don't realize we are. So we have to forgive ourselves as well. And that's a tough one to get to. That takes a long time to get to that road. So maybe even start with forgiving the other person, and then worry about that later, depending on where you are. But it's down the road. That needs to happen as well. So releases a lot of different things, but that's where you're at. So it's time to get cracking on these things. It's time to move. It's time to do these things. So the tower moment, get cracking on doing those things. I say get cracking. That's kind of a crude way of putting it. And then we've got peace, because peace is what you're going to have, is your inner peace. I just keep hearing, feel the zen, feel the zen, feel the zen, feel your inner bliss. Because I feel like once this happens, you're going to be like almost a new person. I feel this like completely new person. I just was given a visual of this video I saw before, and you might have seen it, of this baby turtle that was born with no covering over its heart. And the turtle is only like this big. It's a little baby turtle. And underneath its shell, like underneath its belly, it has no, it's got a heart that beats, and it's got no covering on it. And that was the visual that Spirit just gave me. And that's what you're going to be like after your release. Oh, my ear's ringing really loud right now. They're saying, yep, bang on, bang on. That's what you're going to be like. You're going to be like brand new, born again. No, I don't want to say the words born again, because that sounds so religious, but you'll be fresh. Fresh is what I'm getting. You'll be fresh, you'll be new, you'll be tender, you'll be, you get it, right? You get it. I think you get it, because you'll be like that little turtle where underneath him, he's got nothing protecting his heart. So you'll have to shield yourself up afterwards a little bit, but you'll be fresh. It'll be beautiful though. It'll be beautiful. And you'll be able to feel the peace because you'll be able to receive the love so gently. It'll be releasing all the hardness and off the shell of your heart. That's the image that I'm getting with this release. You need to release the walls around your heart. The images I'm getting are crazy. I'm going to spend your entire reading on this, but okay, I'll stop now, but it's really beautiful. I think that's what you need to do, Scorpio. You need to just release the hardness around your heart. I think that's why you have that tower moment come in. Okay. All right, let's just get this. Let's go, or else we're not going to have time to do your reading. Okay, that was loud. All right, for Scorpios, please. For Scorpios, I'll just shuffle here. We'll get a signifier. Get a signifier, and then we'll start. This one, wisdom is your signifier in the center. All right. Shadow. Okay, I'll lay them out. Actually, we'll put this down. If you can see some of the cards. You won't be able to see them all, but at least you're not staring at me shuffling. Whoops, it shakes like crazy. What are we doing here? Shuffle here for a second. Foundation. Prosperity. Crown. Movement. This is the same place as the last time. Past position. Oh, same one as last time too. Last spread when I deleted that one a while ago, these two were in the exact same position. How do you feel about this? Conflict and defeat. Hopes and fears. Foundation and achievement. Environment. Trapped in fear. Potential outcome. Sacral chakra. You had that there too. And obstacles and challenges. Let's get one more. Emotional withdrawal. I want one more. Sacrifice. All right. We'll get more on there. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see here. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Okay, so for your signifier, you've got wisdom. Okay, so I don't know if you're imparting advice to people and they don't want to hear it, or if people are telling you things. I think it's more like people are telling you things and you're like, just, enough. I don't want to hear it. That's what this card's all about to me. I don't want to hear your advice. That's basically it. Because if you look here, the dog is barking at this person. And it looks like this is like a person you'd want to listen to, right? They look like somebody who's smart. They know they're like, got a book in their hand. They look like they're a holy person. It looks like to me on the card, this would be a person you'd want to listen to. But the dog is barking at the person. I don't know if you can see it in here, but the people look defensive. They look defensive, kind of like, get out of here. And that's why I read this card this way. I just noticed it just for another reading. I think it was Libra's reading. I got this card, and that's how I read it. Yeah, so that's how I'm feeling with you. It's kind of like people are giving you advice, and you're like, no, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. So this is kind of the position you're in, and what's challenging you right now, and I think this is you listening to yourself. This is you fighting yourself, because what's challenging you is your shadow side. So it's you fighting yourself and your shadow side. That's what this card's all about. So it's not, just as soon as I picked this up, I saw what I was talking about. I read the card before seeing this. So it's actually you not fighting other people, it's you're fighting yourself. Because your shadow side is coming in and you're supposed to be healing yourself, which is what we just talked about, right? We just talked about that with the other cards, healing yourself and releasing everything from your heart. But you're fighting it. That's what your challenge is. You're fighting your shadow side. In the past position, you've got emotional loss, which makes perfect sense. Obviously, you've suffered a huge loss. You're hurt, right? You've got a lot of hurt behind this. Whatever this is, there's something huge behind it, because you need to release it, and you're fighting it. You're fighting it. Crowning position, you've got a decision to make. You've got a huge decision to make. This is in your home position as well. Movement, choices, and decisions. Well, the choice is yours. The decision is yours on how you're going to proceed. But I think with this change card, there's something else to it. I think you're being pushed out for some reason. I think it has something to do with your home, but I don't know what that would do. It has something to do with your home for some reason. That's what it looks like to me, but I don't know what that is. In your foundation, you've got prosperity begins. So this is about your home as well. This is about seeds you've planted. So I don't know what this is. Like if it's an eviction, or if it's like you have to move. I don't know why I said eviction, or if you have to move or something like that. But maybe you're separating from somebody because you can't, because the shadow side here is interrupting your life. I don't know. I don't see anything about a couple here. Oh, well, maybe I do up ahead. But this is about seeds you planted. Your foundation here is about seeds that have been planted. How you see the situation is conflict and defeat. And that's so sad, because you can be fixed if you just need to work on it, though. You just need to do the work. I mean, inner work and self-healing is not easy, but it can be done. I mean, people do it all the time, every day, but it's tough and it hurts, but it can be done. It's not going to kill you. It's not going to kill you. It's just going to hurt. Keep that in mind, okay? Because that's how you see it. But it's not a defeating thing. It's a healing thing. Hopes and fears, foundation and achievements. So I don't know if you're afraid of losing your family, or this is what you want because you don't have it. We don't have clarifiers on this or not. It depends on where you are. If you have it, you're afraid of losing it, and if you don't have it, you want to have it. If you don't have a family, you want one. It's a tough position to be in when you've got all this stuff that you have to heal. In the environment, trapped in fear. This is the Eight of Swords card to me. This is the self-imposed fear, self-imposed imprisonment, right? When you have all this stuff you have to work on, I'm not surprised that's how you feel. But it's just work that you have to do, it's just inner work. You need to do it. It can be done. It can be done, okay? It can be done. In the potential near future outcome, we've got the sacral chakra. This is the creativity center of your stomach. It's your lower abdomen. It's the sexual center of your stomach as well. Below the belly button, the pubic area. So this is, perhaps you have problems there, physical issues there. But this is the creativity center of your body as well. So, this is all about you being creative in your solving this problem. That's how I feel. If you could just be creative in solving this, perhaps you're an artist, a musician. Maybe you could heal through your art. You could heal through your music. You could heal through dance. That's what I'm feeling here. Spirit is giving those ideas out to you, because if you're having a hard time healing, because you do have the action card, right? You have the masculine. That is movement. That is doing something. And then again, there is this change, so we don't know what that is yet. What are we at? 19 minutes. Okay, I wanted to pull a clarifier. We have a couple other cards here. I'm just going to skim past them really fast, because potential outcome, we've got with emotional withdrawal, obstacles and challenges. These are if you stay where you are, and then sacrifice. So sacrifice makes sense because, well, I mean, they make sense. They all make sense. But sacrifice because everything is a sacrifice, right? But I don't want to see you in this place. I don't want to see you in the place of emotional withdrawal or obstacles, because you don't have to be there. Everything changes here. This is only if you don't do the work. If you do the work, then you can get out of this energy. So let's just get, whoops, sorry about that, shaking everything. Let's just get a clarifier here. Can I get a clarifier on, whoops. Clarify me on the change, please. Clarify me on clarify on change for Scorpios, please. Clarify that change card for Scorpios. That was from before your spread. Clarify the change. That's the Tower card. Clarify the change card for Scorpio, please. Clarify the change card for Scorpio. Clarify the change card for Scorpio, please. Four of Cups. Okay. Well, what else do I have? What else do I have? Ten of Pentacles. So I don't know if you're going to be losing money, because that's what it feels like. Possibility of losing money, and that could be why you'd have to move homes, perhaps. I was trying to see how to tie that all in. Let's focus more on your heart then. What about the shadow? Give me the wisdom. Tell me about the wisdom, please. The clarifier, the wisdom. The High Priestess. Okay, so the key to this is to use your intuition. Well, the wisdom is, wisdom, that makes sense. I asked to clarify wisdom, and I got intuition, which pretty much the same thing, right? Let's see what to ask. Okay, so what's the sacral chakra for? What's the sacral chakra in outcome? What's the sacral chakra about in outcome? What's the sacral chakra for in outcome? Just want to run out of time here. What's the sacral chakra for? What's the sacral chakra for Scorpios, please? What's the sacral chakra? Clarify sacral. Oh, we got a couple cards here. The Emperor and the Five of Cups. Okay, so the Emperor is somebody who's got it all together. So I just see the Emperor as being just in charge of everything, right? The Emperor is just in charge of everything. Five of Cups is about loss. I just keep feeling that maybe you have something wrong in your stomach area, like not something serious, but just like I just feel like a pit in your stomach or something wrong in your stomach. But so the Five of Cups is about her focusing on her cups that are lost, right? So what are we trying to say here? Spirit's just saying, because you're taking it all in. You're taking it into your stomach. So what I'm feeling is like you might manifest, not you're going to, but you might manifest physical illness by keeping this within your body. Because that can happen when we keep illness, when we keep emotional upsets in our body, we can manifest into illness. So just keep an eye on your stomach, that's all. Just keep an eye on that. What do we have the Emperor for, though? The Ace of Swords and the Queen of Wands. So it could represent people in your life as well. The Emperor could be an authoritative figure in your life who is very overbearing, or it could be yourself, who is very, very entrepreneurial. It could be that you decide to take steps in the future to start your own business that's creative. Oh, that makes sense, because this is creativity. You could decide to start your own business with that entrepreneurial spirit. That makes a lot of sense, actually, because being the Emperor, you're entrepreneurial. You could decide to start your own business in the future. That makes sense. Queen of Wands coming up with passion too. So you could decide to use whatever you're passionate about, or you could collaborate with somebody who you know who's a very passionate person. It doesn't matter if it's male or female, but passionate person. Queen of Wands is a very passionate person. You could collaborate with somebody. You being the entrepreneurial person, the Emperor is the entrepreneurial, authoritative person who's kind of in charge of things, likes to be the leader, that person there. And then the sacral chakra is the creativity center of your body, right? So you could take something creative that you love doing and turn it into a business. That's something important. And you could collaborate here with, there was a collaboration card here somewhere. You could collaborate, though, with the Queen of Wands. That makes sense. And it could be that you know this Queen of Wands from somewhere. For some reason, I'm getting that. Somewhere that you thought you lost. Someone you thought you lost in your life. Ace of Swords is saying that you're going to have a brand new idea. It's a brand new, like an aha moment sort of idea. Spirit is giving you this brand new idea. This makes sense. This is a great idea. This is really good. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind coming up. Don't give up on that. There's going to be a brand new creative idea coming to you. Okay, this is really good. This is really good. So think about that. Collaborate with somebody, possibly collaborate with the Queen of Wands. Okay, a brand new idea with the Ace of Swords. You're the Emperor, and then you use your creativity. That's really good, and that's in your outcome position. Okay, I'm glad we straightened that out. I'm glad I got that. Okay, so now we got that. We're going to put this aside. We're going to get some messages from Spirit. Whoops, get some messages from your angels, because we're getting late now into the reading. Okay, Scorpio, I like that. That's a lot better. It's a better way to leave the reading. Okay, for Scorpios, please. Messages for Scorpio. Messages for Scorpio, please. You know what? I kind of want these cards. Messages for Scorpio, please, because these are the fortune cards. Now, I'm feeling very fortunate about your reading. Get it? I'm feeling very fortunate about... Oh, it was upside down. I'm feeling very fortunate about your reading. No, now I see you in an entrepreneurial position. Perhaps this change that you're going through right now, and you being in this action position, is you're already being pushed towards this change, and you already know what this idea is. I just did. It took me a long time to the end of the reading to figure it out. Okay, so the Phoenix. Oh, this is perfect for you, Scorpio. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. This is perfect for you. I feel like it took me a long time to get to the idea, the point of it, but I think I finally got there. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio. Scorpio, please. Whoa! Proposal. A romantic or a business opportunity is indicated. See, this is it. This is the business opportunity I was feeling. Perhaps there's a romantic as well, but I was feeling a business opportunity. All right, one more for Scorpio, please. One more for Scorpio. See, now my energy's up. Now I've really got it. Oh, the Lovers. It's both. There are two paths ahead. Be prepared. Be true to yourself. Okay, so you get to choose. That's the Lovers are, as a decision. You have to choose. All right, Scorpio, that was a wonderful reading. Like I said, it took me a little time to get to it, but I finally got to it at the end. Okay. Namaste, love and light to you, Scorpio. Take care. Have fun with those decisions. Bye. Namaste. Bye-bye.